Let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 14 with a great Thursday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans.
EA Sports, baby. That's in the game.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Right off the bat, Mills looking to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack.
Mills. And that's nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Yeah, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Mills.
Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fourth down, Mills. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Now Mills.
Oh!
And he rifles one incomplete.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep.
Oh, damn, that's terrible. That's terrible.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The Texans at 7-5 now of the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Mills. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And they're going to get this down off the 17-yard line here.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they showed passing formation, showed a shotgun, and they ran out of it. It's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mills buying time to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Mills. Throw left side taken in by Pittman.
That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Mills to throw forward on 4th.
Open man is Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Devin Singletary. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Of course, fucking holding. Of course. Fucking stupid ass.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
The holding penalty and negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20.
Corral with it on first down.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
What the fuck, bro? Holy shit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They pitch it to Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Oh, my God. You got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into
Fucking kidding me, dog?
And
Pushes him from the fucking back.
Take this all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw is Mills. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mills to throw it. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw, Mills.
Yo! Oh my fucking Lord, bro.
They're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers 16. Texans passing game in rhythm right now. Looking at another first.
This was a nice example. He was scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Shit, bro. Look at this bullshit this nigga's getting, dog. Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Fucking trash, bro. That shit's fucking garbage.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Pierce pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Here's Pierce is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Fucking trash-ass fucking team. Fucking stupid. Fucking pick right to me, but it goes through my fucking defender's hands into his hands. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead.
Okay, three fucking guys on the line, and all three of them got fucking through. All of them.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a
okay.
yard on that last run.
3 versus fucking 6, and all 3 gets through. Okay.
They'll run again with Harris. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Corral on 1st down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Mills on 3rd and 2.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
But dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 2nd and 9, Mills. And that is
Why wouldn't it let me click on him and turn around and fucking catch him?
He came through well with a nice pass break up there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. They don't need to run it.
I don't got 2
X
factors
the
on my
2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Forgot how good the Texans fucking defensive and offensive line is.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and 2, Mills looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first down throw for Mills.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Fucking garbage. It's fucking defense. Just can't play fucking zone, bro.
16th on the season, and the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. On for the PAT, Kaimi.
Literally fucking sit there until the ball's fucking thrown. That's when they want to react instead of when the motherfucker's in their zone.
21-7.
Fucking stupid.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Corral. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, Corral's throw taken in by Watkins here. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Harris running the slant. But he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime
Straight
report.
fucking dick riding this nigga's fucking
now,
team.
Alongside Charles Davis,
Fucking terrible.
getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Every fucking time he throws it to me, wants to throw it to my defense, it's a fucking inaccurate pass, and I'm right fucking there. Go figure.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On first down, Corral. And he's got his target, Harris. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On first down, it's Corral.
Oh, of course.
Into heavy
Of
traffic.
fucking course. Playing cover 2. Fucking guys.
Get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 8 yards the tally on that first down
I can
run.
have
Here's
6
second
fucking
and
guys
2.
blocking, and all 3 of his D-line will get through when I run the fucking ball.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it.
All right,
quickly to
Dick
their
ride him
receiver.
some more. Dick ride him some more. Why don't you? Why fucking don't you? Nah, I don't like tackles in the back. I don't fucking like tackles for losses. Nah, fuck those, right? I'm not fucking losing. Fucking stupid. Straight fucking
The
dumb.
Steelers now in the nickel here.
But
on
yet this
third
game
down.
plays fucking amazing.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you do. Ben should have fucking did that. Let's go.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mills now. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. A first down throw here for Corral.
Oh, man, that was a bad fucking
linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Asking him to fucking give it back. That one. Jesus.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They hand this off to Harris.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
This play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10. The ball was expecting him to throw the football. Now if you're the defense, with a 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 4th down. Here's Corral. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they
he moved when he was wide open. As soon as I threw the ball, he decided to move.
What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion.
It was wide open. He decided to run towards you when I fucking wanted to throw him the ball. Go figure, huh? Thank God I caught it.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Quez Watkins halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7.
Let's go, defense.
Oh, a dangerous return, man.
God,
they
here. Just asking
able
for
to break
it. They
this
are
out
asking
all the
for
way
it.
to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Mills. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Hand off left side, Pierce. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
One partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. A give up the middle to Singletary.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Try to get some get back for his hands.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Fires the out route and completes it to Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Corral with it. First down here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
This game's gonna fuck me. Look at it, it's stuck.
Corral, another throw on 2nd down.
Look, yo, wow. Straight fucking didn't even react, bro. Didn't even fucking react, and I clearly clicked on him way before the fucking ball got there. Good job, Madden. Good fucking job. Good fucking job,
the defender picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 38, Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
Yeah,
and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
6'5", 6'5", and he doesn't even fucking jump. Doesn't even jump for the fucking ball.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you if you taking charge?
Drop the fucking ball. Drop it.
Materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Let's go.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now Mills. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Oh, shit. Wow. Yo, he fucking missed.
Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands.
Yo, you need to fire that dude, bro.
3-point game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
Yo,
And he nearly had that too.
Dude.
But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Gets this out wide to Pickens. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up the 3rd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but he stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy right there? Monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a one play. What are you doing?
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages. If you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down to move it closer. Now Corral.
Oh, nigga, a little bit of more fucking time, bro. Come on.
This entire game is down to the next snap.
Easy ass defense and fucking beat too. I want to go for the fucking win, yo. Fuck this shit.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And some room to maneuver. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now Mills. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Texans are going to win the football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
Pointless ass fucking people on defense.
So for Houston, it's an important win
Let's
for
go
their
check out this
playoff hopes as they
fucking
move to
worldly
8-5.
offensive line.
And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race